Hello, it's Monday, 5:30 p.m. It's been a good day, just catching up with work where I left off last week. And the weather has been incredibly hot. It's so hot in Hanoi, and we are just trying to stay indoors as much as possible, which works for me because I like staying in my office doing my own work. And today I want to talk about a question that I've been receiving a lot lately from friends, family, and generally people who know me. They ask, why do I vlog? As in, why do I vlog, as they say it here? Well, I guess today is a good time for me to answer that question because I also have been feeling more and more connected to this exercise. I think this is the 22nd episode, so they say if you do something continuously for 21 days, it will become a habit and then you will have less resistance to doing it. So I guess I just made it through my streak of 21 days of vlogging, and I'm very proud of myself for having made it this far. And I didn't think I would make it this far, to be honest, but 21 episodes in, and I feel it's become a part of my life, part of my routine, and it has helped me a lot actually. I don't know if it has helped you in any way. I know some have written to me and told me that they really enjoy watching this and that it helps them and that it provides value to them. That really makes me happy because that means that this is not for nothing. This has a purpose and it will eventually help someone through some challenges that they face in life or in business. So I feel that it's not only doing service to me but also doing service to others. But first of all, how is this vlog or vlog doing service to me? First of all, I love to express myself, and in the past I've used a lot of expression in form of writing. So I blog. I have a blog, Dao Chi Anh .blog, and I would write on my blog or I would write on my social media pages, and it comes very naturally to me to share my thoughts, to share my journey, and to write about deep thoughts and experiences. It's just very healing to me, so it's something that I love to do. But then writing also takes up a lot of time, and we tend to be very careful when we write because we know it's going to be there forever and people are going to read it and share it, and then you make sure that every word is perfect and that you bring up your point across perfectly and that the tone is smooth. So there's a lot of editing involved, and it would take me maybe a few hours to just get one blog post out. I still like to write and I will continue to write, but I realize it's not a form of communication or sharing that I want to do every day because it takes up too much time. I have to work, I have to do a lot of other things. So I realized vlogging allows me to do that without spending too much time. And by not having to spend so much time, it is much less resistance. Whenever I think of something, I can just easily press record and tape it down, and the next day it's out on YouTube and you'll be hearing it. So yeah, to me this is a very liberating experience. Second would be it's very spontaneous. So Unlike writing where you get to think and plan out your entire sentences, or even, hit delete and edit over and over, with vlogging I find that everything is very real, very authentic. Of course I have to edit, but it's more like just patching clips together rather than, cutting up your sentences back and forth. So this is pretty much what I think when I am on my vlog. I would just, just communicate my thoughts directly without filter. And yeah, I find it very soothing and authentic. And talk about soothing, yeah, I find this experience very therapeutic. The act of talking and sharing is a very therapeutic experience. You can do it with friends, you can do it with family, but in the days where, in this modern day and age, where you are so busy with your work, it gets harder and harder to find time and just sit down and talk face to face with someone. So even though this is not very personal, deep conversation that you would have with someone close, I still find it very nice to just talk about anything I want to talk about and share it. And it's kind of nice that I don't have to think about answering the other person. It's pretty much just me talking and talking to a screen. It's like talking to a tree. It's very nice. You should try it sometimes. I think some people actually recommend it, to talk to a tree every day. Just get your thoughts out, let it flow, and don't have to worry about what the tree thinks. Well, in this case, you are actually watching this, and of course you will have your thoughts and judgment about whatever I say, but I care about it much less than a physical person who would sit right in front of me. So yeah, you are my tree. Another reason is that this vlogging thing is like a little diary, a journey for me of keeping track of what I'm going through, of my days. When I hit, say, 200, 300 episodes, when I hit certain milestones, it will be very nice to look back and see what I've been through, and just see the small little steps that you make every day to get towards your goal. And yeah, keeping track of your journey is something that is like a reminder for you to remember where you came from, how far you have come, and what you went through to get there. So that's why some people keep a daily journal, but I don't really have a journal because I usually am very tired at the end of the day to write anything. I just knock out. So I think this is, in a way, sort of like a daily journal for me. It is also helping me to solve my own problems. Yeah, I mean, as funny as it sounds, it seems like I'm often sharing tips and wisdom with you on business and running your business, but oftentimes it's like me giving myself my own advice. You know how people say we are the worst at taking our own advice? We like to give advice to others, but we don't actually listen to ourselves. Yeah, that happens to me a lot. So when I face difficulties, then I like to talk about how to face those difficulties on my vlog, like I'm helping you, but actually I'm also helping myself. Do I make sense? So when I hear myself talk about how I would solve that situation, it reminds me that I actually do have the answers to my problems. I just need to tap into it. I just need to listen to myself, and the vlogging helps. can watch it again and listen to myself, or I can listen to myself when I talk about it out loud. You know, talking out loud is a very helpful experience to listen to yourself. You don't listen to yourself enough. And that's what I realized. You know, we're always talking to other people, we're always listening to other people, we're always consuming information from social media, from our mobile devices. How often do we actually listen to our own voice? Food for thought. So yeah, I mean, listening to your own voice, listening to your own thoughts, your own ideas out loud is something that is helping me gain more confidence, helping me feel more liberated, and it's making me feel that I'm not afraid to let anyone hear my voice or my ideas, my thoughts about everything in life. Yeah, I think that's about all the reasons why I like to do this vlogging thing. And next time, if anybody asks me why do you vlog or vlog, I will just direct them to this episode. And that wraps up today, Monday, first day of the week. I have a holiday coming up on Saturday, so me and my family are going away for a few days with my sister's family, and I'm really looking forward to that. But that also means that I have a lot of things to catch up and wrap up with work to make sure that things are in order when I'm away. So it's gonna be a busy week. I hope you're having a good week too. I'll see you soon tomorrow.